why you will improve your patience. Now, guys, patience is such a unique skill or trait to have. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm like the best at having patience. There are times where I stress. There are times where I lose my cool. You know, I get agitated. I'm just I'm in a mindset, like I'm actually thinking right now, like of times where like I'm just like jittery. Usually it could be sleep. Like I don't rest well at night. And then during the day I'll be at work just like not focused, just losing the ability to just be calm, be at peace with myself. And this is terrible, like not having patience, not being able to be a patient person. This can really affect you in life. And I think it coincides with, the relationships you have with people. Um, if you're a very patient person, you're more likely to listen, you're more likely to avoid conflict, you're more likely to make the person feel as though they're being appreciated. And these are like values that are so strong in like a relationship. And this could be a friendship, family, friend, someone that you're dating, marriage, etc., etc. But I think having patience is so important because then you can look past like certain things. If you're a patient person, I'll give you two scenarios. One person is not patient and he gets into a conversation with, his girlfriend, whoever it may be, and they're having a dispute. So they could be talking about financial things, like, oh my days, I have to pay this bill, blah, blah, blah. And this guy is not patient and his wife's like stressed out and stuff like that. So he's like, oh my days, he's arguing back, not even listening to what she's saying, etc. And then he loses his cool and he's like, you know what? I need to go out. Like I need to, or he just heads out. He just walks out of the door. He couldn't even listen to his own like wife or girlfriend. Whereas another person, in another example, he would have sat down, made supper, made dinner, told his girlfriend, yo, let's talk. And now they're having a discussion and he listens to everything she needs to say first. Everything, lets her literally vent out everything she needs to say. And then he consoles her. He's like, listen, I understand. He's like, bring out your arm. He grabs her hands and he looks her deep in her eye and he tells her, everything's gonna be all right. And then he repeats what she said. He's like, I understand that you're stressed out about this and that. And then he says like an action plan, like, it's fine, like everything's gonna be sorted. Once I do this and that, then we'll be able to sort this and that. So let's just focus on what we have now, which is me and you. And we're still here, we're still healthy. So let's keep this same energy. He doesn't argue with her. There's no shouting. If anything, he's growing love in the relationship. So patience is so important. And a lot of people, they literally tell themselves, I'm not a patient person, blah, 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 ratata. Like patience is something you can work on. It's not something that you're born with, like, oh yeah, I was born an impatient person. Like if you're if you're impatient, like in anything, it's just not gonna work out. It literally won't work out. Like if you want to make fast money, you're not gonna see fast money unless you're going through like an illegal like source, or like you're doing fraud or something. Like if you're trying to make quick money, if you're trying to get quick relationships, if you're trying to get, quick physical items, anything that comes quick also goes away quick. So therefore, being a patient person allows these things to last longer. Now, I'm a Christian and I believe in Christ and also God. And I see like God as a patient person. Because if he wasn't patient, all the bad things I've done, he could have killed me for them. But he chose to forgive me. He He turned a blind eye to all the wicked I've done, and he gives me another opportunity every day. And with every day that comes, I always say I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for my family, the people around me, the people I meet, my neighbors, my church members, etc., etc. I always say I'm grateful for these people. Then I also ask for forgiveness, so he can forgive me for all the wrong things I've done, even the things that I've like not even noticed I've done that is a bad thing to him in his eye. And that way, like every day, I'm like building, you know, I'm just building that relationship with him. But I do truly believe like God is like a great image of like someone that's patient. He doesn't like when you do something bad, he doesn't like come down and be like, yo, what are you doing? He just watches, he observes. He might like change the route of certain things. He might make you avoid certain things. But I think being grateful is a great way to like, you know, coincide with being a patient person. If you're patient, you can be grateful for negative things. If you're an impatient person, and the only reason people are impatient is because they just want things to just happen straight away. Like, and I used to think like that, and I do think like that sometimes. Like, you know, when you're late for something, and like the bus says like 2 minutes, but it's like delayed. Being patient in times like that is very important, because you never know what God has planned for you. Maybe that bus, as it comes, it might be on diversion, and then you get to where you need to be 5 minutes early. And then like, wow. So all that stress, you just stressed all that stress for no reason. Maybe the bus came late, and if it did come on time, there would have been an accident. But you don't know that. Like, that's why it's best to be patient. I think also being a patient person, like, can literally stop you from stressing about so many things. If you know like you have a bill to pay, or if you know you have somewhere to be, etc., etc., stressing about that bill in the moment is not going to fix the issue. Like being impatient, being like, you're just going to make rash decisions and then make the situation worse and then stress more, and then it just becomes a cycle, and then eventually you start becoming a person that is known for stressing. Like, you don't want to live a life being in stress every day. Like, that's terrible. I used to be very like over conscious and very stressed out, impatient, but I realized, what's the point? The same outcome is going to occur if I just don't stress. Like, the world isn't going to change just because you're stressing. Like, it's not going to start favoring you because you're stressing out. If anything, it's gonna go against you because you're not thinking thoroughly. Imagine you're in a ring and you're fighting someone, and that person might be like 1 foot taller than you. Are you going to stress out and be like in your head, oh my days, I'm gonna lose, he's taller than me, blah blah blah, he's got bigger muscles than me? Why would you stress about that? In your mind, you should be telling yourself, if I just stay cool, let him wear himself out, if I stay calm and focused, I'll be able to defend his attacks. He shouldn't be able to touch me. And by round 6, I should knock him out, because I'll preserve all my energy. I'll be patient. I'll wait for him to make mistakes. I'll counter-attack him. I'm not losing this fight. That's what a patient person thinks like. Someone that's impatient, they want to like get all those punches in the first round. They want to win quick. I need to win quick. In their head, they're like, I need to win. Oh my days, this guy's stronger than me. I need to win. Can't even make eye contact with the person you're facing. Can't even breathe. You're not breathing. Breathe, bro. Breathe. But anyway, guys, I think patience is so important to have it. And that's why you will be a patient person. And I truly do believe that if we can create a generation of men that can be virtuous, you know, confident, masculine, lovers of God, then why would the world not be a better place? The only answer to that is The only answer is literally is just, you know, if you want to be stubborn, if you genuinely like plant evil things in your mind, then of course evil things are gonna be the result. So I hope that's like sunk in. Like, if you create evil thoughts in your mind, evil thoughts will be the result. Evil actions will be the result. So I mean, it's up to you what life you want to choose. It's genuinely up to you. Thank you guys for watching the video. It's been your boy Khadar. I love you guys all. Take care, and we out.